All right, this one here is really the icing on the cake. I'm so pissed to learn that my friend DG has got not one, but 2 copyright strikes from the same guy at the same time. Now, I know DG360 makes reaction videos, right? He doesn't make his own content anymore. But at the same time, there are hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of people who react to videos, and I do that too on my second channel, on this very channel actually. And the reality is, because I watch original content creators, I watch reactors too, the reality is that the people who watch reactions would not have watched the original content anyway, because the reason why they watch the reactor is because they watch the reactor for the reactor themselves, not for the original content. Maybe they get to like the original content that they watch through the reactor. Maybe they enjoy that. They want to see that content by themselves, without the comments, without being interrupted, without the opinion of the reactor. And that is how the original content creators get new views. That is how they get more fame, more revenue, right? Because in the end, that's what I believe. I believe that reactors, in the end, sure, they have views of the work of other content creators. Yeah, okay, is that a little unfair for the content creators because they don't get a share of that? Maybe, but in the end, on the long term, I do believe that original content creators do benefit from that additional coverage, especially if we're talking about very large reactors, like, for example, let's say Asmongold, right, or MXN. Here, we're talking about, yeah, it's a little content creator, right? DG is like me, we have about the same size, 21,000 subscriber on my main channel. He's got 21,000 subscribers as well. And getting 2 copyright strikes for, he made 16 videos out of these, out of Z Frank. That's the person who sent the copyright strikes, right? Absolute dick move, by the way. 16 videos. He made $36, right? This is $36 from somebody, you know, Z Frank. He's got 4 million subscribers. When you have 4 million subscribers, you make hundreds of thousands of views each day. You make hundreds of dollars each day. $36 is peanuts. That is so lame to send not just a 1 copyright strike, but a double copyright strike for 16 videos that brought my friend DG only a mere $36. And that is really not something that you do. When you're a content creator, you don't send a copyright strike just like that. You reach out to people first, right? We're not savages. We don't hit people because we don't like them or we don't like what they do. We try to perhaps connect with them. We try to perhaps, you know, chat, discuss, see what's going on, right? Maybe it's all a misunderstanding. Maybe there's a mistake. Sometimes I've had people I've reacted to who contacted me as well, right? Because I made an honest mistake once. I forgot to credit the original video. Normally I always do that. That one video I forgot. You know, the original content creator contacted me and say, "Hey, you know, I appreciate that you react to my videos, but I would appreciate even more if you put the link to my video," right? Stuff like that. I was like, "Oh, sorry, you know, honest mistake. I didn't do it." And I eventually did it. Right? But this is how it works. You don't go out there and take off people's livelihood, because that's what it is, right? Even at 21,000 subscribers a month, we don't make thousands of dollars. At most, we make a few $100s a month, right? That's how it works. DG was sharing his numbers on stream. He was telling us that he was making about a bit less than $400 a month, right? But still, $400, that's quite a lot, because it pays for food, it pays for a couple of bills, right? And you know, life is hard. Life is getting expensive week after week, year after year. We get that little extra income. It definitely helps a lot, right? And taking that away because you don't like that someone reacts to your content and makes $36 out of that is really not something that is acceptable. And I wanted to call this out here, right? And most people are cool, right? Most people was like, yeah, whatever, because they understand that it doesn't take away anything. They understand in the long run, it brings more people to the table. It brings more views. It brings more subscribers. And I really find this to be absolutely petty here. You don't copyright strike people because you don't like their content. You copyright strike people if they, for example, they entirely copy the video, they just repost it. That's it, without any mention, without any improvement, without fair use. There's the rule of fair use, and reacting to videos does fall into that category of fair use. Now, is it always quality fair use? No, it's not, but it's still the way it is, right? And I really wanted to call this out here and call out ZFrank. Absolutely dick move here. You don't do that. And I really hope that he is going to make the right move. He's going to remove those copyright strikes. Maybe even send an apology, right, for doing this. Because this has consequences. Also, I got the copyright strike once because I reacted to Star Atlas content and I actually was not happy with what I saw, so I criticized Star Atlas. They were so mad that they sent me a copyright strike, and I'm really grateful that the community helped me out, especially Montoya, DG, Morphologist. They made videos to support me, and eventually it gave some pressure, and Star Atlas removed that copyright strike. Here, it's not even one, it's two, and I'm really hoping the community will also step up and call out ZFrank and say, dude, that is not okay, you just don't do that, and you don't copyright strike people because you don't like that they react to their channel. You do it in a civilized way, you reach out to them, try to get some kind of agreement, maybe, right? And that's basically going it. And if, one party eventually ends up not agreeing, or if it eventually becomes a stalemate, yeah, maybe you put your threat into execution, right? But that is not something that you do just like that out of the blue. And as I said, it has some really serious consequences, right? What happens when you have two copyright strikes? Well, already one is bad enough, but with two copyright strikes, you are not allowed to post content for 2 weeks, right? Your channel is locked for 2 weeks. And one more copyright strike and it's entirely deleted, and you have to start everything all over again. The whole process of getting your channel monetized, the whole process of getting back your viewers, the algorithm to notice you, your subscribers. It's something that would make a lot of people give up here. It's very depressing, and I really hope that eventually it's not going to come up to that for my friend DG. So anyway, if you want to support DG, I'll put the links to his Twitter, the links to his Twitch and YouTube channel in the description down below. Go check it out. Send him a little bit of love as well. He's not feeling so well these days, and that's something that personally, as somebody who I call myself a friend of his, I hope I am, right? It makes me feel sad, and that's also why I wanted to make this video here. ZFrank, you better change this. That's all for this video, guys. The next one will be a bit more cheerful, hopefully. I've been Iran. I'll see you guys in the next one.